Board President Steve Trozen.
Bart.
Hey,
Welcome.
how's it going?
All right, thanks for having us.
Great to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
to you.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. So today, people driving by the museum might see something very colorful, and it looks like maybe a holiday installation, but
Yeah,
is it?
it is not a holiday. Well, I guess it's going in during the holidays, but it's a new piece we have from artist Tom Fruin. It's called Street Ministry. We just finished putting it together with his folks this morning, which it went together great. But it's going to be on our grounds. It's open to the public. Feel free to swing by, check it out. Yeah, we're super thrilled to have it. It'll be there for probably permanently.
Well, I was going to say, it looks like it's sitting on a concrete slab.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the hope is that it would become a permanent installation, and really we're trying to lean into more and more sculptures around the grounds so that people can experience art even the times that the galleries or the museums close. They can come. We've opened Farm Lane. So that people can come and really spend time on the museum, because that was Ella Sharp's idea, right? To donate that to the community, to have it be a place for the whole community to be able to go and just experience the joy of being outside.
So it's got a prime spot on 4th Street, but it's also in the front lawn of Ella's farmhouse. What's the I guess the process of location and choice on this exhibit?
Well, with that spot, everyone's going to see it, which is fantastic. That spot happens to get a lot of sun, which is really conducive to that piece. But the main thing with that is we've had a few sculptures go in. We've tried to put a fair amount more right on Stonewall Road, right on 4th Street, and around that intersection, because we just get a ton of traffic through there, and it's just kind of like in getting back to using Ella Sharp's house as the front lawn of our museum. We really want to showcase like a lot of regional, local, in this case nationally known artists, right up front.
It looks like there's a lot of space between the sculpture and her house.
Yeah.
So it's like not right on her front lawn.
No. But as Harrison said, it's kind of an enticement to get people who are driving by maybe to come and check it out and see what's there. And as you can see, the photos, that piece was being installed today. And
well, it's surprising that because it's stained glass, right?
Yeah. So it is cut steel, and most of it is plexi, so it won't break as easily.
Okay. But it looks...
more permanent.
Yeah, and I want to call out, as the board chair, I want to call out the staff for really like showing up above and beyond to make this happen, the installation happen, and just all of the work that went into bringing this to fruition on a pretty quick turnaround.
I saw a model of it just last month, and I thought, well, there's no way this is going to get...
Yeah, I've got to call out for sure Gary Jackson, our facilities director. He, was figuring out how to pour concrete in the wintertime, getting the lights all set up, getting extra people on site today. He's put a lot of work into making sure that we could pull it off on a pretty good time frame.
The sun lights it during the day. So at night it will be lit up too?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, we really see it as a place of, contemplate. It's called Street Ministry. And we really, hope that the community will use it as a place for contemplation, reflection, just taking in the beauty of the grounds and the museum as a whole. So
the sculpture itself is called Street Ministry.
Correct.
Okay, and it's going to be, you want it to be, it's permanent.
Yep. Our hope is that it'll be a permanent installation. We're working on the raising of funds. That's always an issue, but we're working with Tom Fruin as the artist. Tom is actually a student of Harrison, correct me if I'm wrong. He is a friend of Tyree Guyton.
Yeah, he drew a lot of inspiration from his work, which you can kind of see a little bit in the piece with how, with the colors and
it's a house.
The shapes. Yeah, and the house.
I think that was,
exactly.
You wanted to have an actual house.
Right. So
For
we look at it. We got our house. We won in the end,
your
didn't we? Yeah.
So the hope was though and that's one of the reasons why we were working on such a quick turnaround was Tom and Tyree wanted there to be some overlap of Tyree's exhibit that is still inside the galleries at the museum, and then bringing the street ministry piece to the grounds of the
So
museum.
now it can leave, now that you've got the street ministry.
Well,
Goal accomplished.
yeah. So we'll say it is. We are getting towards the end of the year. That is the end of our exhibit season. So we've got a bunch of exhibits on site right now. Women Made, featuring women's story in Jackson. Tyree's exhibit is 40 years in the hood. That's kind of our signature main pillar exhibit, and then Doug Jones' exhibit, When the River Flows Over the Same Stone Twice. But all of those are coming to an end with the year's end.
Oh, wow.
We're
You've got
rotating everything out.
Big
So
spaces to fill.
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be stressful, but it'll be a good kind of stress. But the main thing is that if you haven't seen it yet, you'll have two or 3 weeks tops.
December 30th. So the
Yeah.
museum's closed Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then we close on New Year's Eve, and then close through January to facilitate the switch over the galleries. So really encourage people to come out between now and the 30th, and then especially this Thursday night, we're actually doing a reception with Tom Fruin, and to highlight that street ministry. It's open to the public. We just encourage people to give us a call and RSVP a spot, let us know you're coming, so we can kind of have things set up for the proper number of folks.
Thursday night at the LF 4 till 6 p.m. And Tom Fruin, will he have some more pieces like in the museum too?
Yeah, we really hope. Yes. I never like to say until I've got the money in my hand, or proverbially. But yes, there's our plan to put a bunch of his pieces in the exhibit in our galleries as part of one of our new exhibits for next year.
This does look very expensive. The physical construction of it, the steel and the concrete and the glass and
Yeah.
everything.
It's well done. It's very solid. We're not
It's
worried
also,
about
it
blowing
just
away.
came here, it was on display in Australia.
Yeah.
So it's been, it's been a well-traveled piece, and Tom was, really anxious because of his connection to Tyree. He was anxious we were talking about bringing it here on a non-permanent basis, and he said, let's work together to figure out how to make that its permanent home. So we're excited about that possibility and that opportunity, and we're really excited about having that piece on our grounds.
I think Tom Fruin's going to be on this show on Thursday.
will.
Oh,
be,
really?
yeah.
Ooh.
With
believe so.
yeah, correct.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm anxious to meet him. I've heard a lot
Yeah.
about him, and I'm anxious to see this in person. I didn't even notice it, but I don't think I've been by the museum in a few days.
Yeah.
But it's gone up
If
just
you
like
go
that.
by
Today.
today, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Went up 4 hours ago.
So it's all done.
It's all done.
Can you
Yeah.
go inside?
Oh yeah. It's all open. Walk
Yeah,
on
I think
in.
we're I think the hope is to maybe have some benches or some
Yeah.
type of places for people to sit. I don't know if you're familiar with the Rothko Chapel in Houston. It's kind of non-religious, non-denominational space for the community to quietly reflect, and space for contemplation. And that's kind of, we're thinking something similar for the Jackson community.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to see it in person. And for Thursday for the Illumination Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've also got a fair amount of other sculptures on the grounds too, from Michigan Sculpture or Midwest Sculpture Initiative. Swing by, check those out. We've got a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, Ken Thompson, who's
Yeah.
a Michigan artist, Jackson roots. He's got a creative space down in the Adrian area. But we've got a number of his pieces on the grounds. We're bringing in some more of his stuff. And so, again, really kind of leaning on that vision of community art to be accessible by all. Former director Charlie Amon was all about really making art available to the entire community, and we're trying to support that vision and make sure that continues into the future.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I know we'll have a chance to get together and talk about 2026, but in the meantime, we've got the exhibits ending, and I think the Julia Child exhibit, when it was here, the biggest traffic day was the last day.
Yeah, yeah. So don't wait.
So
No
don't do that.
procrastination.
Yeah, tomorrow.
The 30th will be the last day.
Yeah.
But we really encourage people to come out, throughout the
Yeah.
holidays, and especially come out Thursday night.
Yeah.
Get a chance
Yeah.
to meet Tom Fruin and see the piece in person.
Can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. All right, guys. Thanks for bringing this to Jackson, and thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for
Brian.
having us. Always a pleasure.
The Ellis Sharp Board Chair Steve Trozen and Director of Cultural Affairs Harrison Marcotte at the Ella.